Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. This reading will be for my fire signs, Leos, Aries, and Sagittariuses for the week of December 31st, 2018, the last week of the year, y'all. Going into the beginning of the year. So we'll play around with those things. The cards are sticking because it's cold. I'm just gonna be real with you, because that's all I can do. So yeah, we'll see. There were some cards that came up in all the other readings that we'll see if they continue to repeat, just because it's the end of the year. So some of this stuff is expected. Okay, so what are the themes, please, for my fire signs for the last week of December going into the new year? All right. Ooh, so we have the center. Success. Okay, so you have an honor card as your first card. Fire signs, that's great. That's cool. I'll take it. So first of all, the angel numbers 18, please look them up to see if the message resonates. Also, the angel number 33, which that came up, I think, in the Gemini reading as well. So this represents success. Everything is, you are winding down this year, fire signs, and starting up the new year in a blaze. All pun intended. The bow has left the arrow. The arrow has left the bow, and it has landed exactly on target. Things are going exactly how you would like. This is success, achievement. This is also romance. Sorry, the sun came out. This is what you want to see happen. This is a beautiful beginning of your new year. Next to Little Miss Pearl, one circle pearl, wealth, extravagance, financial considerations. So relationships based on money. She can be a little conceited, but she also is contemplative. She's reflecting on herself, her mortality, on who she is as a person and what she wants to accomplish going into the new year. She's also really getting in tune with her emotions because she has the moon behind her. That's our pearl. 8 bamboo mushroom. Something out of the ordinary happening. A change in behavior, a change in circumstances, unforeseen circumstances. Could be good, could be bad. The mushroom also represents being able to break from conformity, go against established authority figures, dogmas, paradigm shifts, things of that nature. I think it's very interesting, fire signs, that you have something out of the blue happening. From you, first of all, you got success. That's cool. That's gorgeous. Everything being on target. Then you have the pearl, and she's extravagant. She's a young lady. Maybe romance, maybe not. But then something out of the blue happening. So you're breaking with traditions, fire signs, or you will have a young girl in your life who does something unexpected and that has an impact on your success, but a positive one, right? Or maybe it's you. Maybe you are really looking at yourself in the mirror and kind of owning up to who you are and appreciating your own worth and realizing your value, right? Pearls are valuable. And as a result, you are becoming a different person in 2019. And that will all culminate in your success. Now let's clarify the center card, please. Fire. Center. Ooh, again. This is cute. Fire signs. Y'all in there. Now, 6 wand fire. This could represent a little fire, could represent danger, but also inspiration and oh, this thing was so low. I hope y'all can hear. I didn't realize it was recorded so low. But also it could represent passion, right? Or fire sign. Another fire sign like you, right? It could be you. Burning away things that no longer serve you. Now, fire next to earth is generally not a good sign, because this represents burning up your resources, right? It could be mental resources, it could be financial resources, emotional resources, as a result of your success. So don't overdo it, fire signs. As we start this new year, you on top, you winning, but don't exhaust yourself. Don't overdo it, because you can end up undoing all of your gains as a result of not taking a break and not balancing out. But look, never fear, because what's back? Success. So y'all keep landing on y'all feet like a cat with 9 lives. Even though this fire card is here, you still landing on your feet. So that is beautiful. Just be mindful of what I just said. Now let's clarify the pearl card, please. South. Y'all got all kinds of south. This is the best region. I'm not even gonna lie, like for the new year. So you got water, you got communication, travel, healing. So you could be healing your dealings with a young girl. You could be healing your own self, right? If this is you, you could be healing the way that you relate to money. That's beautiful. Taking pride in who you are. Taking pride in your ability to heal, your ability to communicate, right? So this is cool. I'll take that. Success, achievement, reward, sunshine. This is beautiful. As a result of having known your worth, really stepped into who you are and having communicated that to the world, followed by success again. What are the odds that they will be pulled back to back? Now, we have the Scholar Guardian guarding your success. So y'all winning again, but it won't come free, right? It's going to come at a cost. Hopefully you don't exhaust yourself. There could be some snags with your success, right? With the things that you're accomplishing, with your rewards this week. But look, you got the Scholar Guardian who's saying this represents wisdom. So this is saying be smart, fire signs. Be smart. Any issues that you come up against this week, that any obstacles that try to block you from your success, don't worry about it. Just be smart, lay back. Don't charge into it, right? I don't see the tiger card. They're not saying be aggressive. They're saying just be easy. Let things flow as they're supposed to flow. You will still have the success, right? You just have some snags to it. You got 2 south cards and 2 center cards. There can't be more success or achievement in a reading, but it's going to have some snags. Don't worry about them. And last, let's clarify the mushroom. 2 circles, pine and peacock. So we could have some romance here. 2 circles, pine, strength, a young man, writing, contemplation. This is for the unexpected. Something, a change in behavior that you don't see from a young man. That young man could be you, could be somebody you know, a relative, a boss, co-worker, a lover. They're thinking about their moves, and they may just start doing some things that you don't expect them to do. They may even take up writing. You may take up writing. Then we got this little pause, this breather, and the last card of the spread is a 1 bamboo peacock. So she represents maturity. She represents success, extravagance. She also has a mirror in her hand, right? An older lady. She represents an older lady. So again, there could be an issue involving an older lady and a young man, or an older lady or a young man in your life where something out of the ordinary happens or their behavior changes. Now, this is the last card of the spread. It's a good card, but it's important to remember that the peacock represents success, but with a caveat, right? So everything is going well, but expect some bumps in the road to come up later, right? Now, this is interesting because it's right underneath the South card, which represents success. But then you have the Guardian, so there's problems with success. So it keeps telling me, fire signs, that you are winning. You're winning. But don't burn yourself out. Some issues could come up. Right? Just think it out. Be cool. Be easy. Think about your moves before you make them. Expect the unexpected. Expect somebody, an older lady, a young man, to get out of pocket to do something that you don't expect. It could be something good. It could be something bad. I don't know. But just, if you expect it, you can deal with it better. Communicate. Make sure that you're in tune with your own emotions, fire signs, which don't always happen, so that you can avoid exhausting yourself and burning yourself out. Excellent. Nice way to start the year. We have the center, the pearl, and the mushroom. But with the Guardian. So, with some issues. Success, but with some issues. Fire signs. Who are we starting with today? We'll start with the Sagittarians. We can start with Sagittarians today. Okay. I know they just fell apart, right? That's because it's cold. Alright, so how does the general message pertain to my Sagittarians, please? West. Somebody else. Somebody else. So this could represent your objectives, what you are trying to accomplish, obstacles in the road. I already told you there will be obstacles, Sagittarians. Make sure that you are handling your dealings with other people correctly, right? Because this could represent somebody else. Somebody else could be bringing these issues to you that are snagging your plans of success, but you will be successful either way. Just be aware of that. This also represents the objectives that you want to accomplish. Again, sunrise, right? Everything, even though the waves are blowing and it seems a little uncertain, you will be successful, Sagittarius. But just keep an eye out for people who suddenly start acting differently. Keep an eye out for that and how that puts a snag in your plans for success, your ambitions. Keep an eye out for other people's influence on your life and your ambitions and what you accomplish, right? Whether it's good or bad. Realize that obstacles are going to come. Expect them. Expect them. Realize that you need to focus on your objectives solely, Sagittarius. Focus on them. And then reach out for help if you need to. So in order to get over these issues that you're having, you might need to even ask for help. Because the West card can represent all of that, Sagittarius. All of that. Only you know which message pertains to your specific situation. But be easy. Remember, we had the Pine card, right? Be diplomatic. All right. Leo. 6 bamboo water. Travel, communication, healing. So you have some healing going on, Leo. You are dealing with, okay, we talked about success in the general reading. So I think it's interesting this is a bamboo card. So you're definitely dealing with another person. Make sure that you are communicating effectively. Make sure that you are communicating not with your fire tongue, Leo, right? They're lions, they roar. They're very proud, very regal people and animals. But make sure that you are really cognizant of the words that you are putting out, right? Because that could be your snag. The snags that keep coming up to your success could be a result of your communication or your lack thereof. So just make sure you're communicating effectively, Leo, that you are taking other people's emotions, waters are emotions, into consideration, and you are kind of looking at the big picture, not just going after what one thing that you want to do or you want to accomplish, and see how the entire environment plays into your success, right? Don't just have, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't just zero in on one thing. Make sure you're taking everything into consideration. And last but not least, Aries. Ooh. All right. So how does the general message pertain to my Aries? North card. Okay, so that's usually it represents distress, despair, poverty. This, I think, it just means, because we already knew that there will be snags, right, to your success, but you are still going to win. Like, the cards were clear about that. So Aries, they're just saying, expect some moments of despair. Expect them. If you expect it, then you know how to deal with it. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't intimidate you. It doesn't scare you. You don't have to, be nervous about it happening. Expect it. Take some time to yourself, Aries, as you wind down 2018 and gear up for 2019 to really focus on what you've accomplished, right? Focus on the good. Focus on the things that are going right, as opposed to all of the snags that you keep reaching, the obstacles that you keep, running up against in your bid for success. Focus on the good. Take some time to yourself. Do not overthink anything. Don't rush into anything. Expect there to be some moments of, you being like, what am I doing? I haven't accomplished anything. Yes, you have. You've accomplished plenty. Focus on the things that you have accomplished. Focus on what you want to see different and what you want to do differently in 2019, Aries. But know that it could be pretty chill or cold or contemplative, if not somber, ending of 2018 for you, and that is okay. That is okay. We have a whole spectrum of emotions, so you shouldn't be expected to just have one and for everything to just be happy, happy, joy, joy all the time. But ultimately, it did say that there would be some success. The last card of the general reading was the peacock, right? It represents maturity, be mature, an older lady, but it also represents success and setbacks later. So don't get too focused on the setbacks. Focus on the successes that you have now and the successes that you'll have in the future too. All right. Thank you for listening. Happy New Year, y'all. Peace out.